Alright, welcome back, everybody. In case you missed whatever was going on because of a technical issue, server issue with Overwatch. You know, Overwatch is a lovely game, no bugs.
3, 2, 1.
Smurfs did take the first point of Busan on downtown. It's back and forth, but last fight, unfortunately, Noobs were unable to touch. Anyway, back into this, you see both sides running Ryan Noobs running double and Smurfs running Reaper. Both sides running Baptiste. It looks like Smurfs right now have the advantage, getting the pick on to Princess, and they're pushing into Noobs. However, nobody's on point. It's open. No pressure on them yet. He's like deathmatch versus
Heads up.
Defense matrix activated.
And with that, we do see a lot of the Smurfs have ult already up, with Outer Heaven only at 40% now.
Step right.
Time to raise my
High Noon coming out, zoning Noobs out. Shatter is used by Princess, but doesn't get any picks. Bomb comes out from Zoom's baddie, but I think it goes a little too far, doesn't find any picks. Honey Biscuit finding a pick onto their counterpart, Sneaky Noodle. And Smurfs are just having a really good time holding this high ground. Noobs might want to look to approach him from a different angle. KDB does get demacked by Zombie Dilla. And it looks like Noobs will just need to take some time and regroup. Never mind. Looks like they are pushing on the left side here. Pushing straight directly to point. And they will take point control. A little bit over. Maybe does find the pick onto Acid Rain. Shatter comes out, finds 4. Kazurai with 2 picks. Outer Heaven with 2 picks as well. And Shadow Blade falling to Zoom's baddie. And that will be a quick flip back over to Smurfs.
From the shadows.
Noobs only getting 8% on that flip. Taking the left rotation again, looks like they'll move directly back to the point. Window comes out from Honey Biscuit. Outer Heaven finds 2 with the ult, but falls to Shadow Blade. Bomb comes out, doesn't find a pick. High Noon comes out as well. Doesn't find a pick, but Princess does fall. Looks like Smurfs will flip this back over. This game has been a lot of just quick flips. Looks like Noobs going underneath directly to point again. Smurfs will fight on point for this one though. Sleepy Noodle finding a pick on the Kazurai. Acid Rain taking out Bambi. Shatter comes out. Doesn't find anything. Shadow Blade taking out Honey Biscuit. Acid Rain taking out Utter Heaven. And it looks like, yep, Noobs will take the point here. With Zombie Dumbin trying to run away as he's being chased. I will say, however, that the ult economy is in favor of Smurfs here. They have 3 ults to the bomb coming out along with Window. Shatter comes out. Ooh, and Bambi finds 2 picks with the fire strike there. Princess does fall. KDB gets connect. And Shadow Blade looking to try and maybe proc overtime. Gets taken out. Does find a pick on Zombie Dilla now. And that'll be a Smurfs win on Busan. Smurfs go 1-0.
Play of the game.
Let me
Nerf this.
Triple kill.
that better? I'll assume so.
Epic.
Thanks for the love.
Mm-hmm. 1-0 Smurfs. All right. Alright, and second map for tonight is Numbani. I hate this map. Not afraid to say it. This map sucks. That's definitely not my Junkrat bias showing. This map's really good for snipers, a lot of good high ground. A lot of good room here for dive and high mobility comps. So, looking to we'll probably see a lot of that ball diva comp we saw from Smurfs on this map as well. Just waiting on swaps from either team. Looks like Smurfs will elect to stay with their comp currently. No swaps on their end. Just waiting on Noobs now. Alright, we got a ready from Smurfs. Just waiting on Noobs. Alright, looks like we do have a couple changes coming in for Noobs. Looks like we have Zelda coming in for Princess on tank. Princess swapping over to the DPS. With Demo coming in as well. And Noodle and Livin both staying on the support here. And they want extra cheese on their swapperoni, so I have to charge them extra on that one. 75 cents. We're not expensive around here, but you know, it's an extra service. We gotta charge a little more. It's not super expensive, but now if you go double extra cheese, it's an extra $2, but you know, we throw a whole bag of cheese on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's we don't it's got a queen on it, and that's monopoly money as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if you know, but Canadian money has a maple leaf on it that if you scratch it, it smells like maple syrup. And if that doesn't sound like the most monopoly money thing I've ever heard in my entire life, I don't know. Who puts a scratch and sniff on their currency? I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's like, are we? Is this kindergarten? What is this? You don't have to play the part of America's little brother so aptly, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, no readies from Noobs yet. Still waiting. I understand they're having to, pitch in a little bit. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, 1 USD is like, 5 maple leaf and a moose over there. I get it. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not up to date on that one.
Traveling to Mumbai.
Yeah, just send us in. Let's go. We sat there for like 7 minutes.
Initiating match.
If they're not ready, we'll just pause at this point. Alright. So like I said, Nimbani, kind of dive heaven. Also, when I think of Bunker, I think of Nimbani, especially here on this first point. I remember when Orisa's shield got first change, I felt like every time I played Nimbani, there was a bunker set up over here on the left high ground. Real glad that bunker kind of only exists on like payload maps now. I got so tired of seeing it. No thanks. I don't get tilted when I see Bastion. I feel like everyone around me's mental gets boomed when Bastion gets called out. That it gets annoying by proxy. If that makes sense. But we do see the Noobs coming out with Dive, Double Birds, Mercy, and Lucio, actually. You think maybe we'd see like a Baptiste, but Lucio can work. Goes well with Dive. On the side of Smurfs, we do see Double Shield, Ash, Junkrat. Junkrat getting taken out by Princess as well. With the Mercy and Baptiste, kind of setting up that pseudo double like bunker setup. Very stationary comp. Demo taking out Kazurai as well. KDB taking out Honey Biscuit. Smurfs do not have any more healers, with both tanks falling to Demo. And Outer Heaven takes out Demo, but does... Oh, never mind. Does get taken out by Princess. With Zelda taking out Zombie Dylan. And that is a first fight take from Noobs. We do see the immediate swap on the tank line in there to the Rhine Diva, with Outer Heaven swapping over to the McCree to fight the Double Birds. Smart play there. You want more hit scan for this. This is a difficult comp to take on. Especially when you have dive tanks to harass your hit scan. So we'll need to see Smurfs respond pretty quickly, or else they're going to lose street space here. Kazurai does get the D-Mech on the KDB, but Princess finds Zombie Dylan and takes them out. KDB also finds the D-Mech on Zooms. Noobs are just pressing W, holding forward, and just kind of going for it. They're finding the mix to go along with it. Princess getting a double kill. Zelda taking out Outer Heaven. And Street Space is just gone, just like that. Emo finding the pick onto Bambi.
Damage increased. Point me in the right direction.
Noobs are just kind of setting up and waiting for Smurfs to come on out.
Smoke them out of there.
It's hard to get reestablished when the other enemy team feels like they're on a roll. So I feel like it's important that Smurfs took a second to regroup here. KDB finds a pick on Honey Biscuits though with the bomb. Emo finding the duplicate kill onto Kazurai and Bambi. Also taking out Outer Heaven. Zooms takes out Demo, but there are so many noobs here just ready to pounce on return. Zooms finding 2.5 picks with the bomb, and that is exactly what Smurfs needed to get back on point here and stop the cap. That's a huge bomb there from Zooms. That likely saved the point there. Alright, and now we'll see Smurfs kind of get reestablished and ready.
Shoot you down. Routing turrets forward barrier.
Defense here.
Time to raise my DPM.
Okay, I think I'm back. I DC'd for a second there. Outer Heaven finds the pick onto Zelda, but Demo takes out Zoom's baddie, and it's just back and forth here. Demo also taking out Zombie Dylan. Outer Heaven taking out Princess. Both sides are super even, but Sleepy finds the res on the Princess.
Gonna make you feel better.
Where does it go? Enemy radar contact.
Both teams just kind of poking here. No one has any ult online. Zelda does get Primal Rage online. Bomb comes out from Katie. That's a 4K. Ooh, that was nice. I don't know if Bambi didn't have any shields left or not, though.
Score 0-3.
Nice play there by KDB.
Initiating match.
Alright, so Dive Double Birds does really well on Numbani, apparently. That was super strong showing there by Noobs on that comp. Princess was on the Pharah and Demo was on the Echo. Which, not surprised, Demo is just, he's a monster on Echo. And, he's basically breaking the rules of our tier system, because when he plays Echo, he also, for 12 seconds, gets to play tank. So, kind of busted, not gonna lie. But on the side of Smurfs, we do see another dive comp coming out, but this time, instead of the Echo, we have a Sombra with Mercy Ana for heals. And on the side of Noobs, there has been no change, running the exact same comp. You know, if it's not broken, why fix it? But we'll get to see two dive comps going at each other here, and that'll be kind of fun to watch. Princess finding the pick onto Honey Biscuit early. That sustain gone from the side of Smurfs. So we'd maybe like to see them kind of back up and just wait for the return of Honey Biscuit on this one. Back up they do, and we'll see the re-engage here in just a moment.
This will protect us.
Princess does find the pick onto Bambi.
Focus my target.
And the pick onto Honey Biscuit. Top Dylan does take out Zelda Sheik. Tree taking out Zooms. KDB taking out Kazurai.
Mark on my target.
Just picks back and forth, but it looks like it's going in the favor of Noobs here.
You made a tactical error.
Quite the boost! Flight routine activated.
And at this point, if you're on Smurfs, you've got to think, we probably need to change something up. It doesn't look like we're getting any value on engaging this way. We need to maybe make some changes here. Picks going back and forth. Katie taking out Bambi. Outer Heaven taking out Living Truth. Both teams down one. EMP comes out. Doesn't have Bomb to follow up though. Bomb coming online for Zooms. Barrage comes out from Zombie Dylan. Doesn't find a pick. But Demo taking out Zombie Dylan. Gets rezzed by Honey. Echo Duplicate coming out. Duplicating the Diva. Bomb comes out. Takes out Zooms. This is a long, messy fight. Primal Rage being used by Zelda, doesn't find any picks. Zombie Dylan taking out Demo on the Echo. And it looks like Noobs has maybe mended Smurfs off for now. Barrage comes out from Princess, does take out Zombie Dylan. Honey Biscuit falling to Katie. And Outer Heaven on the point. Translocates out though. And with 50 seconds on the clock, you gotta think maybe one or two fights left on the side of Smurfs here. Need to be ready to re-engage here really fast.
Hey there.
Nano comes out onto Zoom's baddie. Bomb comes out from KDB. Doesn't find a pick, it looks like. Zoom's baddie taken out and EMAC'd. EMP comes out. Does find Living Truth. But Noobs are up right now in terms of people on point. Zombie Dylan taking out Princess. Bambi taking out Demo as well on the Soldier. Super even on point right now. Bambi spinning to win. Kazurai taking out Zelda. Bomb comes out. Does take out the Immortality Field. And it looks like Smurfs will take the point here. At least for now.
Healing stream engaged.
Demo maybe gonna run on point last second here. Thinking better of it and running away. Probably the smart play there. Would have died for no reason. with six Smurfs
Securing
on
the
point.
payload.
Probably the better of the two plays there. However, good job there on the side of Noobs, holding Smurfs to overtime. That's huge for them. We'll see how Smurfs play on street space here. Hammond mines do come out. No immediate picks from it, but does find Princess on the McCree. Sleepy does find the pick, or the res onto Princess. Bambi taking out Limitry with mines.
I have your back. Heal up.
Seems bad he does get DMAC'd, along with Katie getting DMAC'd. Okay, I was like, why do we pause? I see now. Yeah. All right. One more pause. Correct. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Hey, Bulky. Doing my best on commentary. I'm sorry if it's boring, guys. No, it's okay. No worries. It is no worries. Not a big deal at all. Oh. I'm gonna stop holding the touch bar because that is very loud soldier sounds in my ear. Yo. I meant to put a question mark there instead of exclamations. Now it just looks like I'm really excited about saying Ready Freddy. I'm very excited. I'm always vibing. Alright. In we go. Looks like Nano did come out on to Bambi. But I think this is a one fight from Noobs, if I'm not mistaken. Even though they did lose Honey Biscuit. Oh wait, I'm getting my teams mixed up. Like it is a one fight because Honey Biscuit. However, picks on the side of Smurfs are coming out. High Noon comes out from Princess. Don't know if we see any picks from it. Bomb comes out as well, but no picks come from that either. Barrage comes out with Bomb. Barrage finds one, Bomb finds two. And I think that will be a one fight, yep, for Smurfs. And we move on to point 3.
Let's get to that outfit.
We see Zelda popping Primal, going after Outer Heaven on the Reaper. but pick does not result from it. We see KDB swap over to the Roadhog, but Zelda swapping over to the Orisa, going for a full core combo here, which works well against the dive. It's a good swap there. That is Blossom coming out from Outer Heaven, but gets one, but gets stunned out of it. And that'll be a fight win for Noobs. Smurfs have 55 seconds left on the clock. And we see a swap over to the Reinhardt from Bambi, which is a good swap. I agree with that. Lots of anti-dive from Noobs, so I'm going to swap over on that one. Makes sense. Nanoed Reinhardt comes out, gets a pick onto Zelda immediately. Sights comes out, grabs two, but gets taken out by Zooms. Picks going back and forth. Bomb comes out, doesn't find anything. KDB does fall to Zooms. Zelda getting back onto point though with the shield up. Zooms does get demeched by Zelda. Zelda also taking out Bambi. And it looks like Smurfs just need to try and hold on this overtime as long as they can. Try to find some picks. Bongos comes out. Honey Biscuit just trying to touch, gets taken out. I think that will be it. Yep, and that'll be a Noob win, and it'll make 1-1 all. It's a fantastic comeback there from Noobs after map 1. The shield break here? There it is. It did. Okay. That was really well played on both sides. It was really close, it felt like. Well, it seems we lost two on the side of Smurfs. Maybe they had to go. Yeah, that's fair. And they got plenty to go around. Excuse me. Ugh. Looks like Flames and Thunder Farts is coming in on the side of Smurfs. Thunder. We'll hear that in the background, and then I'll just disappear. Also, if you're watching and my yawn is making you yawn, I'm not sorry. Yawn more. You deserve it. Oh. Okay. Almost knocked over my fan. That would be Jibba. So just, boot her out of here, really. I also cannot invite her to group. Yeah, she's here to help me out. Shrug. I'm here to spread the tiredness. I can't. Yeah, it's not my fault. Oh, okay, there we go.
Hello. Sorry for the delay.
Hello. It's okay.
Where are we at?
Just finished second map.
Oh, great. Perfect timing for me to talk. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys did.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. Yeah, I was sitting there commentating. I'm just looked down. I'm like, oh wait, she's gone. But luckily it was like right at the end of a map, so we could just pause. Womp womp.
I mean, you're my favorite, so isn't that all that matters?
Yeah, I'm Bulky's favorite now. We're friends.
What is the map score? What are we doing?
Map score is 1-1 all.
So it's 1-1-1. So one each team plus
no,
plus non-team
1-1.
and stream team. We don't get a score.
No.
we get the other.
Our score is every time I've yawned so far. That's our score.
Well, I am here for the cast.
It's like 5 or 6 times. All right,
I am here for the OCD of move me down 2 spots.
No. On the side of... Oh, you're doing it already. Never mind. I was going to read it off for you. Hey, you know what? Alright. I was trying to help, but I can see I'm not needed. I get it. I'm not needed. I guess I just do the needing. You know what? Thank you. I'll do that.
Good.
That is sweet. Yeah, spoil the score. What was it?
Score was 3-1 to Pizza Planet.
Ooh.
But honestly, the score does not reflect actually what occurred. The MVPs were unknown on Pizza Planet for Tank,
Gojo on Pizza Planet for DPS, and Emmy Mouse on support for Tater Tots. It literally, almost any and every map could have gone either way. It wasn't like a strong showing of one versus the other. It's just one team kind of learned how to combat and counteract the other in different moments. But at the same time, we saw that kind of happening back from Taters. So 100% a really good rewatch, and I totally recommend it. There were little silent moments on the stream team time, but we were trying to work those issues out, and there were some pre-game issues that we were trying to work out too in between every game. So, you know, we'll get that done.
Let's start.
Traveling to Hanamura. Initiating match.
Probably, you know, a good idea that Sunny seemed to be having internet issues, so hopefully, you know, rest of Smurfs can not have internet issues, so they don't have to worry about going 5v6 for a while. I like Hanamura. It's pretty. It's a fun map.
I did say it was one of the prettiest maps, but it's not the prettiest map, and I think we all know what the prettiest map is.
Rialto, right?
Havana,
Don't.
right?
Oh,
You know?
you're wrong. You're wrong. You're so. Oh my god.
Paris is a pretty map. I brought this
Paris-
up last stream, so I have to bring it up this stream.
Oh my god, dude.
Paris,
Stop.
Paris is
Stop.
a pretty map.
Stop.
It's a
Stop.
pretty
Stop.
map.
Stop.
It's not a balanced
Paris is a
map.
dirty word on this stream, okay?
It's not a balanced map, but it makes for a fun time.
It's a dirty
Almost
word
like
on this
on the
stream.
side of Smurfs, we're getting Ryan Zarya, along with a Sim, McCree, and a Lucio.
And on the side of Noobs, we got Double Shield, Ryan Sig with a Farah Junkrat and a Mercy Baptiste. Better sustain on that side, you like to see it, for defense.
Interestingly enough, we did see the Sim last game, actually, and it did kind of work out. They got it through in 2 times, but I'm really happy to see Psycho switching off of Sim onto a Widow, onto something just a little more. They definitely need, or well, even now the McCree, they need the hit skin to deal with this Farah, but once a sneaky Sim strat, like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and I think that's applied here to the attacking team trying it. They know not to try it.
If you have to force it, it's not going to. Fast barrage from Demo grabbing Buttweiser. Princess does fall to Outer Heaven, but the picks are in favor of Noobs here. That'll be a one fight.
I think Noobs are doing a really good job of like being a consistent presence at this choke while building up all of these ults. Smurfs can kind of push it, but they have to be careful. They can't overinvest it. Great block, but they can't overinvest any of these ults. They have to use the skip, so they still have plenty of time to push it here. This point can be definitely at 30 seconds left.
Everybody's present triangle.
Yep.
But I'm seeing more purple than yellow in the kill feed. Looks like, yeah, Noobs will win that fight as well.
Could have seen the ult from Buttweiser use switch ult, which not a bad switch, especially having 4 ults on your team, very upcoming. Especially considering you only have 1 ult to kind of sustain them along in one field. Great pick going just back and forth here. A lot of reses, you have to watch those Mercy reses, but Outer Heaven likes to push Mercy out.
Outer Heaven kind of getting a lot of picks.
Not sure that High Noon was necessary, especially as they had majority of the picks in their way. Could have been good for next fight, but Outer Heaven was doing a really good job of building up his ult percentage.
60 seconds remaining.
I mean, I'm not above ulting just a Pharah just to make sure I actually kill the Pharah.
Yep, just to save your team from those situations.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going back to the sim strat now.
Well, you got the maximum amount of value he's going to get out of the High Noon, it seems.
We actually saw the sim strat work on this map last game. I'm not going to say how it worked. You have to go watch it, because we do like those views.
Oh. So not a full spoiler. Okay, I see.
Never. Go pad our views.
Oh, okay. They were waiting on the reset. I just saw them sitting there for a second. I'm like, did I DC?
Looks like we might be going for a Sandbagging strat switch here. So I like these.
Outer Heaven is kind of known for these weird, let's do something crazy with a teleporter kind of strats, and this is him to a T.
I'd like to see the teleporter taken down and then go somewhere else with it.
Zombie Dylan does get taken out, but I don't. Yeah, both DPS on the side of Smurfs are down. No res means this fight is likely won on the side of Noobs.
Off the sim, off the bastion. Looks like we're going for more. Let's get rid of these shields. Let's get the Steve out of mech. Have to be careful going forward, especially if they go top left with this Junkrat. I don't think that's advisable for them.
If you're gonna go top right at all, there, you'll want to have the Hanzo ult to kind of zone out everything first. So
Put it on my tab.
I'm waiting for this line.
there it is. All right.
Perfect.
Bunch of picks going in favor of Noobs here. Outer Heaven just trying to get away. Gets taken out by Demo though. I mean, you basically called it as soon as it happened. Zelda got demech though at some point. I didn't see that. But if you're Smurfs, yeah, if you're Smurfs though, this would definitely be one of the times to start pushing in kind of hard. When Zelda was demech. Tyre comes out from Acid. Immortality field used by Baptiste.
Able to take the immort field. The team can kind of sell along with having, Demo's ult and
I feel like that's something that not a lot of people think about anyways, is even if you're all in the immortality field and like say a D.Va bomb or a Riptire is used, you stay alive, but you're at 40-ish hit points if you're squishy, or like 100 hit points if you're a tank.
And if the team can follow up properly, then it will be kind of a
You'll die. You're gonna die no matter what, because the immortality field's gonna be down from the damage. So I feel like that's something. Go ahead.
Hey, I was just gonna say, on top of that, it allows your team to continue to build up their ult.
There's the Hanzo ult. Oh yeah.
First, stole the 6K.
I don't think anybody's gonna be able to touch.
Especially not if the 2 is more, which I don't want to even do because you have to protect.
I don't. You know what? I'm taking bets right now. I know I got $5 on what play of the game is. Anybody?
Initiating match.
That play of the game would not have been keepable without Princess's hammer down though. So that's
that's absolutely fair. But it was nasty.
So I don't know if this is Princess first map as a tank or what they're doing, but already on that I'm very impressed.
They were playing DPS last map, first map they played tank. On Princess did. So they've gone back and forth.
Attackers incoming in.
Alright, we do see Demo on the Symmetra, so Symmetra fanfare for both sides on attack. We do see Smurfs come out with the Sig Orisa double shield, Outer Heaven on the Ashe with Zombie Dylan on the Pharah, and Mercy Baptiste for healers. And go ahead.
I was going to say, other side, we're getting a Ryan Dio along with a Sim jump and a Baptiste. So it looks like they do want to try and get on point or just on them as quick as possible with sustainable heals. And it worked to be able to kind of take out at least one of the tanks.
Well, picks going back and forth, but going in favor of Smurfs currently. Yeah.
Not having that hit scan to deal with that Pharah is a little problematic, so I would like to see it switch on somebody on either Dino or Acid.
Yeah. Like we said, first round go around, if you have to force the Symmetra TP strat to work, it's probably not going to work. You're just going to waste time. So I'd like to see if they don't get it this round, at this point, they just switch.
Going straight to point and kind of getting these turrets but can be impactful now, so I do think that they can, what we're seeing, they can do this.
Yeah, with picks and the picks reflected, picks are going in favor of the Noobs. Shatter coming out, and I think that is unofficial team kill, so this will be their point, and I think we're playing for a draw at worst here.
New defense point. Objective
With close to 5.5 on the clock here. On the side of the Noobs. Barrage comes out early. Doesn't get any picks though. Immortality Field saving the Baptiste. Zombie Dylan getting a pick onto Zelda. Demo getting a couple of picks. Bob being used by Outer Heaven. And allowing the Smurfs to get reestablished back on the point. That was a messy triangle fest kind of fight.
I liked that we saw Noobs sort of back out of that fight. They went in a little bit just to get maybe 1 or 2 more percentage of their ult. They did back out of that. I'm seeing the switch off the Sim onto McCree now. Smart choice to just kind of combat, long distance versus long distance.
We do see both sides having about 3 ults, so ult economy is pretty close. I like the underneath approach here from Noobs. Flux comes out along with Bomb and Beam. Zelda getting 2 picks with Bomb, and Thunderfarts is the only one left on point. I think that is a Noobs win on Hanamura. Alright, I'm about to win $5. Yep. Alright, everybody in chat, and oh, that's toxic. That's toxic. We're gonna have to mute Zelda. That was just too toxic.
Chat, what do you guys think that we need to see from the features here to kind of switch things up a little bit? Also, sorry, my dogs.
What?
As usual.
You have dogs?
There's a lot of borking going on in the background.
What? All right. So with that, if you're just joining us, just tuning in, score is 2-1 in favor of Noobs. With them taking map 2 and map 3, which is Numbani and Hanamura, respectively. I would sing the song, but I'm not trying to get us DMCA'd. So. Alright, I'll ask for swaps, and I'm not going to sing it off key.
So, who, just catch me up on the last 2 maps, who has been making some really impactful plays for the teams here? Who's...
If I had to give you a standout, he wasn't in last map, but I feel like Bambi played really well on Numbani. I feel like he made a big difference, even though they lost that map. He was playing really well on Ball and on Reinhardt. So I at least I noticed that. I was like, ooh, that's pretty impressive. But the DPS game tonight, honestly, just has been super engaging on both sides. Like they're both playing really well. One second.
So for PN, it looks like we're going to be getting... Did we swap sides already? Oh god, you're quick with it. Looks like we're getting Zelda and Katie for tank. Oh, you're already satisfying my OCD. I love it. We're getting Princess and Shadow for DPS. And then Noodle and Living for support. And we are just waiting for the other team. then we're Matcha 2, not Matcha 1. That's the important thing. We're getting Butt and Alchemist. So those stay the same. Magic and Zombie, that stays the same. Flames and Dubs. Thunderparts, so it's staying the same. Oh, when I looked up, you already had it. I like casting with blood, commentating with blood. Blood's on her game. Blood is always on her game. I said blood's always on her game. I said this last game, as much as I love map 5s, my mentality does not love map 5s. But I love the competitiveness of them, and I love actually doing them and seeing them. Pressure. It honestly does. So we have some mic issues on the side of Smurfs, so we're waiting. But we do have a ready from Noobs. Oh, a donut. Definitely not Chandra. I'm more of a bagel. Oh, cream cheese. Who likes cream cheese? Although to be fair, no, I'm a butter person. To be fair, yeah, even still, I just don't like the cream cheese. Like most places, if you go there, they do too much cream cheese. If you can do it yourself, I think it's a different story, especially if it's a tasty cream cheese, which I've only actually ever had one that I've enjoyed. So I'm not opposed to cream cheese, but I am like super limited and strict on what I enjoy and don't enjoy now. So I'm not shaming the cream cheese side anymore, but I am very picky on if I'm going to support you. I'm not shaming it. It's the same like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, they literally slather it with butter. So if I go, I say, I see boss saying what? It's probably at me. But I'm just simply saying, yep. I'm simply saying I'm not opposed. I had a really nice rosemary garlic cream cheese from like a more custom place. We have readies, we go. Never in me. I know boss is never disappointed in me. That's not the case. I'm just... Too much is too much sometimes. It's just the right amount. It's just the right amount. But like when you get to give your amount, especially that light flavor, that's what matters. So that's where I agree with you. So if you can choose how much you're doing, then it's acceptable. But if I am bougie, big bougie. But if you're forced into a cream cheese that you don't like and that maybe doesn't have flavor and that is just bland, we don't go for that. We don't stand that here. Looks like on the side of Sandbagging Smurfs, we are getting a Rhine Diva, a Junkrat, Sim, and a Lucio Moira. They're on defense, and on the side of attack, we are getting a Zelda on horse. I can't remember the character's name. A Roadhog, Tracer Bastion along with a Mercy Baptiste.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So very curious how this is going to go.
Attackers incoming.
Again, just like we saw last game, we're seeing a strong hold here, right at the attacker's feet. If they can hold us off, then they're going to be in a very beneficial position. But I do like that they have the sim teleport to get out of these situations too. That is smart on the competitor. We do see a background Tracer trying to the point. I like that Dylan is confident with that and immediately links to a Tracer. These sort of battles you don't see too often. You normally see on this map a very long range fight, and tonight twice I have seen up close and personal sort of in your face compositions.
Allow me to repair the damage.
How do you feel about this? Well, how do you combat those? Because you actually have to pinch it and take out the teleporter just like they did. That teleporter can go back up fairly quickly. Does leave the defending team a lot of opportunity and chance to kind of get back in this fight in situations. Allison's best job that they can do right now is just to stall out on point and allow their team to come back, get back into this fight. By the time that they get back and fight, you know, not the same amount of progress has been kind of been made as if you pull back on the situation. But with PN having that Bastion, who is now taken out, PN having that Bastion makes a lot of space anyway. The big ult we saw from Buttweiser to take out the ulti Bastion, while still trying to block as much of the fire ult as possible.
This will heal you.
ATO Ryan Honda. Oh, so we have some Overwatch strats here. Is that what I'm hearing? Sci-Fi? Is that what I'm hearing? I like the Sandbagging that we're seeing. Great beat from X-Plane to allow the team to keep pushing in and fight as aggressively as possible. A lot of ults kind of here used, though, on the side of Smurfs. These are just some quiet pushes. I do like that Smurfs are playing in this room to protect themselves as much as possible. Use the ground to their advantage and still stay consistent on being effective. But able to kind of still switch in even though justice is being used. I like the backline push on the payload though. Not sure if Magic Man's Tire was necessary in that situation, but I like the idea of using it against Fire Mercy. I think it could be utilized better. Granted, only 30 seconds are remaining, and we do have some ults online here on the side of Smurfs. But I do think if we can pair the bongos and the ult properly. And we have a dead Iki back.
I am back, so I'm so sorry about that. I was getting told about something that happened in my neighborhood last night.
0-0. Switching sides.
Hope all is well. Hope everyone's safe.
Everybody's okay.
Initiating match.
Anyway, how did the first round of Havana go?
We saw a super aggressive spawn hold from Sandbagging Smurfs, and while PN combated it really well and worked against it, they had a teleport to kind of get out, and or they just, by holding that aggressively, Sandbagging Smurfs were able to kind of, basically they combated the long distance. So normally you play long distance on this map, and payload moves by holding aggressively. They combated that the entire time while giving themselves time to respawn. So I think PN did a good job of countering it, but we need to see that kind of response now from PN.
30 seconds.
Makes sense. Okay.
So on the side of PN, on defense, we're going to get a double shield with an Echo Junkrat and a Mercy Bap.
And on the side of Bayard and Smurfs, we have Rhine Diva with Junkrat Widow and Lucio Moira.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, noobs are just straight up ready to fight and right next to a cart. No free space. Do not pass go. Let's fight on cart.
Get in here.
We see picks going back and forth. Res does come out. KDB does get rezzed. We see KDB does get the pick onto Alchemist. Thunderfarts does take out KDB. And Magic Man takes out Shadow Blade. Looks like Smurfs are taking the advantage here. They are pushing forward. Oh, I didn't realize the cart was so close. I see. Okay. Alright. I like that noobs are trying to kind of come back together here and not just charging back in immediately. Nice play there, Magic.
It's a little do or die. It's a little do or die for noobs. It doesn't have to be.
That's a massive shatter, but nobody there to follow it up.
Victory.
I do really like the tire that we saw come out from noobs. Unfortunately, the rest of the team did go down, so there was no point pressing. So even if that tire was impactful, one person would have been able to kind of push it through.
This is map 5.
We go to map 5.
Map 5.
So we have asked for swaps and readies, which will start at 9:42 because we don't like to shave time off teams.
Yeah, I'm ready for dinner, so. Nepal, the country. We're not trying to get TOS. Jibba, how do you feel about Nepal as a map?
I actually I play a lot of parkour on Nepal, so I've come to know Nepal very well. I like certain mechanics of Nepal, and when you play those certain game modes, you learn a lot of different things, and it makes you think about your strat on what route you take very differently, and or what compositions that you take. I think Nepal is kind of one of the more, in my opinion, well-rounded maps on you always have a direction to take and not get just stuffed at choke. So, it's a very interesting map to me.
No, I would absolutely agree with you. I feel like Nepal does a good job of sort of adopting a MOBA. Like, you have your main lane just going straight. You can take the left lane or the right lane, and you can approach a number of different ways. And you don't have to just spam choke, try to get through forehead, which I really like. I also I love Sanctum as a Junkrat player. It's fantastic. I love that little room. On the bot side, it's fantastic.
I don't disagree.
Plus, on Sanctum, I feel like there's... Go ahead, I'm sorry. Good deal. No swaps.
Give me you guys can start without me, but I'm going to be 2 minutes, so I'll be back.
Okay, no worries. I was gone last map, so that's more than fair. If I made you yawn, you're welcome. No swaps on the side of Smurfs. They're just ready to keep the momentum rolling. Just need readies from Noobs, and we're good to go. Oh, I'm fair enough. I'm gonna send another GIF at them. Got it ready from Smurfs. Just waiting on Noobs now, again. Oh, I love that GIF. We got a change coming from Noobs. Basically we're swapping Shadow out for Demo, and Katie out for Zelda. Yeah, he's been popping. Jibba said no. Yeah, let's blame it on Jibba. What'd you say? Alright, we got... Alright. We got ready from Noobs, so we are good to go.
Traveling to Nepal. Initiating match.
Alright, we got, I think the technical term for this one is Village. But I just know this one as, May's Wonderland. Because of how strong May on this on this point is.
Ready for battle.
I'm super surprised nobody's running May. But on the side of Smurfs, we do see Ryan Diva with Junkrat McCree and Lucio Moira. And on the side of Noobs, we got Ryan Zarya, more traditional tank comp, with Reaper, Echo, and Baptiste Lucio. I do kind of favor the Baptiste Lucio. I feel like there's more survivability from Baptiste instead of Moira. But Moira definitely contributes far more to the damage. So we'll see how both teams can run this. You see Princess getting stuck in the trap. Does fall to Buttweiser. Demon taking down Magic Man. Picks going in favor of Smurfs currently, though. Alchemist getting demeched by Zelda. Noobs taking the point. Acid does get pinned, but gets bubbled by Zelda. Zelda already building Grav. Using it. Jesus. That's insane. Grav is super slow to charge, so that building that already is super impressive. I feel like since we've seen Zelda come in on, I think it was Bonnie, really just impressed with the tank play there. You see Princess coming in for a pin, does get stunned out of it though. Ooh, an Acid Rain with the 3K off of the Blossom. Just Noobs just asserting their aggression right now. Smurfs need to kind of retaliate here with some smart ult usage. Currently sitting on 70% on the point. Window does come out. Shatter comes out from Buttweiser. Huge. We don't see a whole lot of picks going one side. Just kind of going back and forth again. Zombie Dylan getting 2K here. 3K. See Princess coming on point, just probably trying to guarantee the 99. Does get 98% on the point. And we'll see Noobs just kind of regroup here. That was an excellent fight there from Smurfs, coming off of the huge shatter there. It was a 5K shatter from Buttweiser. Didn't get the kills, but definitely stunned the Noobs. Princess does get a pick on the Zombie Dylan. Shatters Buttweiser. Nemo with the copy on to Reinhardt. Gets taken out of it though. Princess getting the pick onto Alchemist. Noobs just using all of their ults to guarantee the fight here. You see Zombie Dylan trying to fight, gets taken out though, and that'll be a Noobs win on point 1 of map 5.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
All systems checked out. Ready for combat maneuvers.
Alright, we see... I don't know the technical name for this one. I think it's Shrine? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, on the side of Smurfs, we got no change aside from Junkrat and Symmetric coming out. And on the side of Noobs, the only change we see is Emo on Bara now with Mercy as well. Magic Man finding an early pick onto Zelda. Zombie also taking out Princess as well. Smurfs have an early control on point, and with the early picks, it looks like this will be a fast fight.
I'm here. I will not waste this opportunity.
Definitely the strength of having Symmetra on this point in particular. You kind of just get to point before anybody else can. So, well executed on the side of Smurfs to utilize their advantage. Demo taking out Magic Man, but picks are going in favor of Smurfs with Coalescence coming out as well. And that is a team fight win with only one ult expended by Smurfs. That's really well fought there. It looks like we will see Noobs kind of take the left-hand approach again. Smart wall there, but Princess does get a huge shatter, gets 4, with Demo using Barrage to take out Thunder Farts. Princess spins Magic Man and falls to the Mayhem. Demo taking out Zombie Dylan, and I think this will be a wrapped fight for the most part. But Flames was just stalling. Got probably like around 5-6 extra percentage off of that one. Also nice. Alright. We don't see any swaps here from... Oh, we do see a swap from Zombie Dylan onto the Kree here to deal with the Spar. Bomb comes out from Alchemist with Acid Rain getting a 3k Blossom. And that'll be a one fight from Noobs as well. Huge
Kill confirmed.
Blossom there from Acid, just waiting for his moment to use Blossom without the D.Va DM.
Clearing the area.
Grab comes out. And Shatter gets used by Princess, but I think it was canceled. Zombie Dylan getting the picks here. Finds 3 picks so far. 4 picks? And Alchemist going off the map to reset off of the mini D.Va. Don't know where Flames is going. Oh, he's going to assist the D.Va back to point. D.Va finding the early pick on to Magic Man. Thunder Parts does take them out as well. High Noon comes out from Zombie Dylan. Shatter comes up from Buttweiser. Doesn't find anything. Zombie Dylan does get the pick onto Sleepy Doodle. Alchemist taking out Princess, and I think this will be a one fight for Smurfs. Truth does use window, gets taken out, and that is second point won by Smurfs. It is now 1-1 on map 5.
Score
And we go to Sanctum.
2-1. Ready for battle.
I love your new album.
I mean, map 5.3. You know, I said before this map I wanted to go get dinner after this. They're really making me wait. But it's worth it. This is a great map. This is a great, great match to watch. I'm having a lot of fun watching it. On the side of Smurfs, we do see Ryan Diva again with the Junkrat, McCree, Moira, Lucio. On the side of Noobs, we see Reinhardt and Diva with the Reaper, Soldier, and Ana Lucio this time. Noobs juice. Huge boop from X Flames onto the Reaper. Buttweiser also taking out Princess, and this looks like Smurfs will another boot from X Flames onto Mini Diva. It's a double boot. I think that might be play of the game. But we do see Smurfs take control of the point, and we have to see Noobs respond here. Zelda finding the pick on to Buttweiser. Princess finding the pin kill on Zombie Dylan. And Noobs are just collapsing onto everybody that's left. Magic Man does get the pick onto Acid Rain though. Shatter being used on Buttweiser. And the point will be flipped to Noob control. Alright, and we'll see how Noobs will respond after taking control here. I do like the Soldier being here in the back left, just kind of controlling who's on point. Coalescence comes out from the Thunder Parts. Shatter comes out from Buttweiser. Sides gets popped. Does take out Magic Man's tire. And just the collapse here from Noobs on the inside of the point. They keep control here. So that was a spectacular fight from the
Death Blossom is ready.
I am loving this. Audio medic.
We do see Smurfs are just going to come directly onto point. Nano does come out onto Princess, but gets taken out by Zombie Dylan's High Noon. Blossom comes out, does grab 2, and looks like Noobs will just clean up the rest of these picks here and stagger the demeched Alchemist.
Soldier 76.
Comes up.
Alright, we're getting into one fight territory here, getting close to that 85%. Smurfs need to respond quick and get back onto point and fight here. This may be the last fight for this match. Beat comes out on the side of Smurfs, as well as Bomb. Doesn't find anything. Buttweiser does get the pick onto Princess. Zombie Dylan taking out Acid Rain. Demo taking out Zombie Dylan. Smurfs look to have point control set up though. And they will flip the point. Alright. That was a great fight there from Smurfs. It was a little costly. They did have to use a lot of ults, but you see a couple ults coming back online for them. Princess defends, but misses. See Shatter come out, gets blocked though. Shatter comes out along with Sights, but doesn't get any picks. Zombie Dylan does take out Princess though with the Helix Bomb. Zelda Sheep does use Diva Bomb. Gets taken out though. Doesn't get any picks with it either. Living Truth with the boot kill. Picks are just going back and forth here. Zombie Dylan does use Sights, does take out Demo, but doesn't get anything else with it. Magic Man taking out Princess, Alchemist taking out Living Truth. Zelda back on point. Does get nanoed, but gets demeched almost immediately. Acid Rain with the Blossom takes out Magic Man. Falls to Zombie Dylan though. Smurfs able to flip the point again, coming back. This is last fight. No matter what, who wins this fight takes the match. X-Flames with the beat here. Demo taking out Alchemist, Zombie Dylan taking out Demo. Living Truth just trying to stall here, just trying to fight, play this team, get back. Sleepy Noodle doing a wonderful job. Living Truth getting the boot kill on the butt. Oh, and that's a huge beat. Saves everybody from Living Truth. Zombie Dylan with the visor. Demo with the visor. Zombie Dylan getting 2 picks. And it's just going back and forth. Demo with another pick. Only one on point. Gets taken out by Zombie Dylan, and Smurfs will take it.
Victory.
Oh, jeez. That last fight was something else. No, the 10 health play. What? That was insane. I feel like my voice is gone. You know what? It's been a long while. I'm getting old. He said, what suit? I don't know what suit they're talking about. We need MVP DOMs. But right out the gate, I can tell you, I don't know who to pick for DPS MVP. I have no idea. That is literally, that's going to be so tough. I think an argument could go ahead. Ah, I see. Oh, well. I would love to hear Jibba's take on that, but I don't know. Maybe. I'll see. Alright, from Smurfs, we got noms for Demo and Princess for MVPs. Excuse me. If I made you yawn in chat, you're welcome. And noms for Smurfs, or for not for Smurfs, from Noobs is Zombie Dylan and X Flames. Which, I mean, X Flames did really well, especially on recency bias on Sanctum. That was huge. Those boob kills were fantastic. So I think for tank MVPs, I'm honestly really kind of torn between Princess and Zelda, if I'm being honest. Really? Okay. I mean, I agree. Bambi, first two maps was, absolutely key for Smurf's success. I think he played super well first two maps. But I feel like Zelda just came in second map and just kind of took charge, and you can tell when somebody who has a strong voice comes in, because you could see the change between map 1 and map 2. And I feel like Zelda kind of had that strong voice of, this is what we're doing, and this is what we need to be doing. So I feel like that kind of deserves MVP in my book, anyway. I would go support next. Noodle Noodle played fantastically. I think Noodle really shines in the versatility department. I saw them on a lot of different things tonight, and they were playing all of those really well. Like, they were on Mercy when Demo needed the pocket. On Baptiste, I would think it was. On Hanamura. And on Moira, I think. On one of the earlier maps. And I saw a lot of really good play consistently from them, so I agree. Sleepy Noodle definitely should be in the talk. Well, I mean, also, like I said, X Flames played fantastically all night long. I like Thunder Farts using Coalescence to shoot a Pharah out of the sky. I do that constantly. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I mean, you throw Damage Orb, you get like 30% ult charge back. It's definitely worth. I'm feeling between Flames and Sleepy Noodle. Okay. I'll back you on that one. So we got. Uh. It. I'm telling you, Magic Man played really well. Zombie Dylan played really well. Acid played well. Demo played well. Shadowblade played well. Like, it's just. There's literally 3 on both teams that could technically or feasibly be MVP, and I feel super bad because we have to pick one. I would agree with you that I felt like Zombie Dylan was instrumental in them winning, especially on map 5. That McCree pick, or that McCree swap, was absolutely crucial to them winning Nepal. And the swap over to Soldier on the last point was huge. The value that they got was very massive. So I would agree, Dylan taking the MVP is well deserved, but I want to iterate for everybody who's watching this back afterward that that was a hard choice. Anybody who played DPS tonight could have feasibly won it because you all played super well. But we have to pick somebody, and Dylan played fantastically. And I can't argue with the name counting style of our caster, so. Hey. I'm not knocking the style. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good system. But yeah, so we're in agreement. Zelda, Zombie Dylan, and Sleepy Noodle for MVPs. All right. Well, I think that is about it. If you're tuning in just now, go ahead. Do you want to? Because personally, I would prefer to not to, if I'm being honest. It was a great match to watch, but I am super hungry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm the party pooper. And it's Outer Heaven's birthday. Feels bad. Happy birthday, Psycho! If you're watching it back. Psycho. So, like I said, if you're just joining us just now, Smurfs did win 3-2. Super close. Could have gone either way. It's a fun match to watch. I suggest you rewatch it. But that's all from us. I was the commentator. Daddy needs you. And we're good to go. Bye, everybody.